Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and today I thought I would do, first thing this morning, just kind of a social commentary video that really may or may not be informative. I just kind of want to talk about this because it's something that it's been bothering me, something I noticed lately. So let me put on my +5 hat of weaponsmithing, work on skilling up my crafting a little bit, and let's talk about this. And I think this is something a lot of you can relate to out there, all of you who are fitness oriented, you care about lifting, you care about fitness, you care about these different topics. That we all have people we know, they're on our social media, maybe even your friends and family, of just watching what happens when they come up and they make a post about trying to get in shape or trying to get advice or whatever it happens to be, the things that we see other people post. And by the way, occasionally you get people asking me, these questions, what are you making today, Jason? This is 40 S&W, by the way. People are always curious what I do, and yes, I have Glocks in 4 different calibers. So yeah, I load for all of those. So, back to the point. One of the examples I saw the other day, and I'm going to give a couple different examples, and some of them just blow my mind, and it goes to show you guys how bad both the layman is and sometimes people who even aspire to be personal trainers of what they think they know. And it's scary sometimes. Because, for example, there's someone I know who she needs to lose a very large amount of weight. She realizes this. She's one of those people who kind of makes a lot of those fat acceptance posts sometimes, puts it on her wall, trying to feel better about herself. But, you know, she needs to lose upwards of 100 pounds, right? Overall, a very nice person, though. She's a nice person, mother, everything else, good mother. But she knows she needs to lose weight. And she started her journey, I think, fairly recently of, you know, just posting that this is day 12 without any sodas. Like, she's decided that she needs to stop drinking soda completely and she needs to start walking every day. And, you know, she kind of logs her stuff on there. And that's cool and everything because this is someone who's just trying to get into shape. It's not someone I've seen in person in a long time. But she's making an effort there. And, you know, she's just kind of documenting it. And she just kind of puts that on there. And then there's people start giving her advice. And, like, one of the first pieces of advice I saw given to her, because let's be realistic here, when someone needs to lose 100 pounds, simply giving up soda and taking a walk every day will start their journey. You know, they will start losing body fat from that alone. Right? That's all it takes for them. But someone started telling her, I think you should start drinking kombucha. And I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I had never heard of this stuff. And I went to look it up, and like Harvard School of Medicine's advice is they recommend you don't drink it. It's like the actual medical community says, this stuff may not even be safe to consume for humans. There could be problems with it, and there doesn't appear to be any health benefits. You know, but this other person's like, I started drinking kombucha, and it helped me lose, 10 pounds. And it's like, you see crazy stuff like this, right? And these are people who are not fitness oriented at all. This is probably someone who's never worked out a day in their life. They're by no means an expert, but that was the advice she was given. And then I saw someone else, someone I know, an actor, because again, Brittany, because of her work, she's done quite a bit of hair, makeup, and special effects for actors, actresses at independent films and things. And I've been on sets. A couple of people have seen me there. I actually have been an extra, just for fun because I happen to be there. So you have these things like this happen, like this actress who says she wants to lose another 10 pounds. She's actually pretty strong. She lifts. She did CrossFit for a while. Now she does weight training and everything. She's looking at some charts and says, I need to lose about 10 more pounds to be at my ideal weight. My weight loss has stalled. And she was given dozens and dozens of posts from different people with advice. And there are even people like, well, I'm not even a personal trainer, but I aspire to be one day. And they're telling her stuff like, if you just eat 6 meals a day and eat low glycemic index carbohydrates, you'll get there. That's all you need to do. Like, no one on there actually said, I saw one person who said you need to write down everything you eat. Right? That was the only one who said that. And all it is because she just could be between swooshes, because she didn't go into details of what she's doing. I don't know what she's doing. Only one person even mentioned maybe tracking what she eats out of the dozens of people giving advice, but she was told all sorts of stuff like, you should try a ketogenic diet. Right? You should try a ketogenic diet, or you should go do like some circuit training. But yeah, literally other stuff like, you need to eat at least 6 meals a day. It'll speed your metabolism up. Ketogenic diets. Have you tried intermittent fasting? we know intermittent fasting can be a valuable tool, but the other point is this person also has, last time I checked, also has a physically demanding job. And, people are recommending her to ketogenic diet to lose 10 pounds when she has a very physically demanding job. She lifts everything else. And by physically demanding job, yeah, last time, if she's still doing what I think she is, it's like emergency related. But the point is, you see these things and just the advice that we see people given, it's like it's horrifically bad, Sometimes there'll be some good tidbits in there. But every one of them, it's always either some sort of fad diet. You just need to eat 6 meals a day. It'll speed your metabolism up. Have you tried circuit training? Have you tried HIIT cardio? All of this stuff. And instead of someone stepping in and saying, hey, about how many calories a day are you eating? How much protein are you eating? How much fat are you eating? The normal questions anyone in the actual fitness world would ask. And even someone else in there, hey, I teach spin classes. Why don't you come to my spin classes and, you'll lose that extra 10 pounds. But nobody in there really knew what the hell they were talking about. Like, nobody. There were a couple pieces of little good advice, like, hey, you need to write down everything you eat. Well, tracking everything you eat, if you still don't actually make sure you're in a calorie deficit, isn't going to matter. Because it's not just losing body fat. She didn't say anything about recomposition. She needs the scale to actually go down. She wants to be 10 pounds lighter than her current body weight. But nobody said, hey, how many calories are you eating? How many weeks straight have you been on there? What did your weight loss look like going into that? Maybe you're holding a little water and your body will go ahead and swoosh. But if you're in a calorie deficit, you'll continue to lose weight. We didn't see any of that. Everything was this gimmicky fad stuff. Or, come to my spin class or whatever. And it's like absolutely mind-blowing what you see. And you guys know what I'm talking about. We see this all the time. And the big thing right now I'm noticing with both sides of my family again, and it's like, we've got heart disease in our family. So I'm on keto right now. I've got I love them. I love my family members. Yes, I have keto tards on both sides of my family. And I've seen it, again on social media. And these are not fitness-oriented people by any means. And, that's the ironic thing. Again, you guys know running in my family, we probably all have big appetites. We are prone to obesity as a people. They're doing ketogenic diets and they're still fat. And I don't mean bodybuilder fat. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, Jason, you're fat. Because guys, we're not talking about what you guys think in the bodybuilding or fitness world is fat. I'm talking what normal people think is fat. When a normal person looks at you and says, yeah, you probably need to lose 30, 40 pounds. Not a fitness person, not a personal trainer, not a bodybuilder. When the average Joe looks at you and says, yeah, you probably need to lose about 30, 40 pounds. Right? I've got family members who've been following all this fad stuff and been on keto for the past 3 years, and they're still 30, 40 pounds overweight. Doesn't mean I don't love them. They're still my family. But, it's clearly not working. Yet they continue to do it. And then, of course, you see them, all their friends chime in because all their friends are on keto, and they're all posting around how to make ketogenic brownies. Like, yeah, you're eating something besides steak, eggs, water, and green vegetables. And then you're wondering why you're not losing weight doing this. Because you're trying to still find a way to make pie and cake and brownies that's keto friendly. I think I see what the problem here is. But this is what we see, This is what we see. And then I'll see on people's walls a bunch of overweight women talking with each other on how to make ketogenic brownies, and they're all still overweight. It's like no surprise there, guys. Again, all this silly fad diet advice, but we always see this, and it sucks sometimes when it's our loved ones or people we care about, whether it's friends and family, because they don't always want to listen. Even if you really do know what you're talking about, they don't always want to listen because there's so much garbage and misinformation and bad diets and all this stuff out there. When you do try to give people advice, Well, you know, all my friends say calories in, calories out doesn't work. You know, barbell squats will hurt your knees. I don't want to get big and bulky. You know, all of this stuff, and it's kind of like, and you got to try to be nice sometimes and go, well, you know, you already are big and bulky. Uh, Trust me, the barbell squats are not going to make you any more big and bulky than you are now. Those ketogenic brownies are what's keeping you big and bulky. And it just kind of sucks when we have to see this. And again, for all of us, even for someone like me who makes my living on YouTube, giving fitness and training advice these days, even my own family members and friends sometimes don't always want to listen because what I'm telling them might contradict what everyone's saying in their social circle. No, you just got to eat 6 meals a day and go to the spin class, you know. Have you tried keto? Have you tried these ketogenic brownies? They're awesome for fat loss. Drink some kombucha. That'll sort you right out. It is what it is, guys. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.